The school hallway was silent except for the soft click of her boots on the tiled floor. Elira kept her head down, her long black braid swinging with each step, earbuds tucked in to drown out the stairs. It was her first week at Crestmore High, and already the rumors were louder than any song she could play. She didn't come to be liked. She came to survive. Again. Elira had transferred from 3 schools in 2 years. Every time she tried to start over, someone would dig into her past, a past wrapped in scars, bruises, and the silence of courtrooms that never gave justice. She carried herself with a quiet fury, dressed in a way that said stay away, but life had taught her one harsh truth: some people don't understand silence until it becomes a scream. That scream came on a Thursday. She was walking back from PE class, her hoodie slung over her shoulder, when she heard the snickers. She didn't turn. She knew the type. Jason and his friends, Crestmore's athletic elite, entitled boys who treated boundaries like rumors. Jason had been circling her like a vulture all week, hurling comments, asking questions no decent person should ask, calling her mystery meat because she wouldn't open up. Elira, he called, voice thick with amusement. Why so quiet all the time? Got secrets to hide under all those layers? She didn't answer. He jogged up beside her. You dress like you're hiding something. Still silence. Bet you got ink. Or scars. Or maybe you're just ugly under all that. He laughed. Want me to check? He reached for her hoodie. That's when everything changed. In one fluid motion, Elira spun, gripped his wrist, and twisted. Jason yelped, falling to one knee. The hallway echoed with gasps from the other students. Her voice, calm and cutting, sliced through the silence. If you ever try to strip me, she said coldly, I will break your spine. Slowly. Inch by inch. And smile while I do it. Jason's face twisted with rage and embarrassment, but Elira didn't wait for him to recover. She walked away, calm as if nothing had happened. But inside, her hands were shaking. Not from fear. From memory. Because it had happened before. 3 years ago, in a different town, a different house. Her mother's boyfriend had tried to do worse. And she had been too small, too scared, too helpless. That night changed everything. She'd learned to fight. Boxing first, then Krav Maga. She trained every weekend, poured her pain into punches until she could sleep without nightmares. Until her body no longer trembled at the sound of a man's footsteps behind her. Crestmore was supposed to be a fresh start. But the past had a habit of following her. That evening, Elira sat alone under the bleachers behind the school. Her fists were still sore from training the day before. Her eyes scanned the quiet field. Peace never lasted long in her life. Hey! The voice startled her. She turned to see Lila, a petite girl from her math class, standing nervously with a soda in each hand. I saw what you did to Jason, Lila said, offering her a drink. Thank you. Elira hesitated before taking it. For what? For doing what I couldn't. Lila sat beside her and stared at the grass. Her eyes shimmered. He cornered me last month. In the locker room. Tried to kiss me. I told the school. They said he was just being playful. Elira's jaw clenched. You're the first one who didn't let him get away with it, Lila said. They act like we're supposed to be flattered. I don't do flattery, Elira said. They sat in silence, 2 girls from 2 different storms finding shelter in shared truth. The next day, a whisper started. Then a murmur. Then a wave. Girls began speaking up. Names were spoken. Incidents shared. One brave story opened the floodgates. Elira didn't mean to start a movement. But she couldn't stop it either. Jason retaliated. He cornered her after school with 2 of his friends. This time, there were no teachers around. Just a cold parking lot and the soft hum of streetlights. You made me look weak, he growled, cracking his knuckles. Now you'll pay. Elira smiled. It wasn't joy. It was justice. She dropped her bag, raised her fists. Try me. The fight was fast. Brutal. Jason lunged, but Elira sidestepped, sending a knee into his gut. One of the boys grabbed her hair, bad mistake. She flipped him over her shoulder. The third tried to tackle her, but she elbowed him hard, knocking him into the car door. In less than a minute, all three were on the ground, groaning. A teacher finally arrived. The principal was called. The footage from the security camera was reviewed. Elira feared suspension. Maybe worse. But the videos went viral. #JusticeForElira started trending. News channels picked it up. The school board faced pressure. Jason was suspended, investigated, and eventually expelled. Other girls' statements added weight to his punishment. But Elira didn't care about headlines. She cared about Lila. And every girl like her. The quiet ones. The broken ones. The brave ones who were never believed. The school began mandatory consent and respect programs. A new policy was put in place: zero tolerance for harassment. Elira became a reluctant symbol of strength. Students began to smile at her. Some even thanked her. But she never chased popularity. Her peace came in knowing she'd stopped the cycle, for now. One morning, weeks later, Lila stood beside her as they looked at the wall where students posted anonymous notes. "I'm not afraid anymore," Lila whispered. "Because of you." Elira looked at the note she had posted the night before. "Kindness is not weakness. But if you mistake it for submission, be ready to meet the strength behind it." She smiled,